Now verse 27, he says, nor give place to the devil. Don't give place to the devil. What in the world is that talking about? What does it mean to give place to the devil? If you don't understand the role that's being talked about here, it's not like giving place to a being and entertaining a demon or the devil and that kind of thing. He's saying, look, don't give place to, because we're talking about a mindset here, aren't we? A way of thinking. That's all, right? We're talking about the renewing of the mind and all these other things. What is Hasatan, if we use the Hebrew instead of the English from the Greek here? What does Hasatan mean? The adversary, okay? Satan means adversary. Hasatan is the adversary. He says, do not give place to being in an adversarial mindset. Adversarial, not really the main point being adversarial to each other, but being at an adversarial relationship to the one who created you, who instructs you how to be with each other. So I'm not saying that it's not about not being adversarial with each other. It is. But that's a part of the bigger picture that when you do these things, you're actually being an adversary to the one who instructed you. When he tells you to love your neighbor, when he tells you not to let the sun go down on your anger, when he tells you all these things, they do affect how you interact with each other. But it also puts you in a mindset of compliance, submission, and respect to the authority, or adversarial, disobedient conflict with the authority. And this is where that callousness is talked about in verse 19. We use the word callous from the idea of like, well, that person has a callous disregard for authority, or callous disregard for my feelings, or that's what it's talking about. He says, do not give place to be feeding into the mindset. We're comparing mindsets here. The human mindset is one. The Hasatan's got a mindset, and Elohim's got a mindset. He says, don't give in to the Hasatan mindset, that adversarial mindset, I'm going to go to war with you mindset, or you're not going to make me, or this, that adversarial conflict that you get with people. Because then you're giving place to the devil. Not the way Christianity taught you. It's when you find yourself falling into that adversarial mindset. And your behavior starts being one where you're an adversary with authority, whether that's children with a parent, husbands with a wife, somebody in the ministry, your boss at work, but you can give in to this adversary, and then the next thing you know, you're having conflict with everybody because now you have a mindset of contentious adversarial behavior, where you're seeing everybody as an enemy. Look, Yahweh tells us that when you started off, you were at enmity. You were an enemy of his. Your behavior made you an enemy. And your behavior came out of your thoughts and your emotions. And so if you don't get your head and your heart right, you could find yourself behaving like an enemy. And then you're giving place to the devil. Okay? So let's be careful with that. It's very important that we understand this whole idea of what it means to give place to the devil.